I just found out my husband had another family after his daughter showed up at my doorstep. Story time. I want to know the audacity you men have that will make you keep family A and keep family B in different places. Like, it was a normal Sunday afternoon. My husband Femi had gone out saying that he had a meeting with the client. Then around 4 p.m., someone knocked on my door. I was not expecting a guest, and I knew that Femi was not going to knock on the door if he was coming back home. I opened the door. I saw a teenage girl, about 13 to 14-year-old, standing there looking helpless. And I thought maybe she was either tired, needed some help, or she lost her way. She politely greeted me. "Good afternoon, ma'am." And I said, "Good afternoon." Oh. She said, "I'm looking for my dad." I said, "This is the wrong house. Your dad does not stay here. I don't know your dad." Then she was like, "Yes, my dad stays here. I have the right address. My dad's name is Mr. Femi." I was like, okay, that does sound like someone familiar, but it could be another Femi now. "Which Femi is your own?" Then she said, "Mr. Femi Awoshika." That was when my hands dropped. Honestly, I did not know whether I should laugh or I should shout or I should go crazy. Because why would somebody just walk into my house and tell me that my husband is our father? So I was like, I think you must be mistaken. Then this girl that was polite earlier on frowned her face and brought out her phone to show me a picture. Lo and behold, my husband was there, another woman was there, and this girl was in the middle, and they all wrapped themselves like this, like a family picture. When I saw the picture, I asked the girl, "Who is the woman in this picture?" She looked at me like, "My mom." Like I was asking a stupid question because it was pretty much obvious. Honestly, I felt like the ground should open and swallow me. Then I summoned the courage to ask this girl, "How old are you?" Then she told me she is 14. And it didn't make sense to me because I've been married to my husband Femi for 10 years. So Femi having a child that's 14 with a woman that I did not know about sounded crazy to me. Guys, we're having our financial survival blueprint class. This class is going to be about the money foundation, budgeting, controlling, financial management, income streams, multiple income streams, investment ideas, building your portfolio, business ideas that you can start with little to no money, how to protect your money, and how to build long-term financial stability. And this class is definitely going to be online, so anybody from any part of the world can be a part of it. It is a 7 days intensive class where you need to learn everything that you need to know for you to be financially stable. So if you know that 15,000 naira is not too much for you to invest in something that will benefit you for the rest of your life, click the link in my bio and I hope to see you in class. I started to wonder, how could this man have a whole child before meeting me and he never told me anything about it? And this girl looked at me and she was like, "Anyways, my mom told me to come and get him because he refused to come home today again." Which means this was not the first time Femi was refusing to go home. And I was like, what's going on? And she was like, yeah, and she said I should tell him that if he doesn't show up, she's also going to tell his other wife. And I was like, the other wife? She said yes, the other wife in Asokoro. Oh my God, there is another wife? At that time, I realized something in my brain. So I'm not my husband's first wife. I'm not his second. I don't know if I'm the third. And I don't know if I'm the last. Maybe there is one after me. But it was so terrifying. And that was the time that my husband actually got back. Pulled up in the compound and he already saw the girl at the door with me, and I could tell that his expression on his face was looking like someone that had been caught. And the girl saw him and she ran towards him shouting, "Daddy, daddy, daddy." I looked at her, he looked at me, he didn't say a word. He walked towards me and I asked him the question, "How many wives do you have, Mr. Femi Awoshika?" This man rubbed his face nervously and he was like, "Let's go inside to talk." And I was like, "No." And this girl stood in between us and she was looking confused. Like she did not know that I did not know about her existence because she knew about my existence all along. My husband once again said we should go inside to have the conversation. And I said, "No, you must answer this question right here." And my husband said, "Technically 4. What's technical about having 4 wives?" My husband then started trying to talk like he was trying to explain something, but I wasn't having it. "What are you trying to explain?" My head was spinning. I was looking for tears, but I couldn't find it. Because what do you mean you have 4 wives, and I did not know what number I was all this while. I started to ask him, was our marriage a lie? Was any of the love you said you had for me real? I started looking at him like a stranger because this was not the man that I got married to. And now he has been begging me, but I don't even know what to do because I have 3 kids for this man. 3 kids. Where am I supposed to go with 3 kids? Yes, he has always been a businessman who travels in and out of the States. I mean, we all seen in Abuja. But I never thought that he had a separate family. No, 3 other separate families. So right now, am I supposed to stay in this marriage knowing fully well that I don't feel nothing, or in the long run, I'm not going to feel nothing for this man anymore? Or am I supposed to walk away and start all over? How do I start all over? Please advise me in the comment section. And if you want to share your stories with me, send an email to me at talktoperona@gmail.com.